To understand why Statesboro, we need to go back about 4 decades. Hello, I'm DeWayne Grice, founder and publisher of Grice Connect, your local source of news, events, and obituaries. When I first came to Statesboro over 40 years ago, you see, this is one of the first doors I entered. At the time, it was the local Chamber of Commerce. I came to Statesboro as a student at Georgia Southern University and to work with Lee Johnson at Statesboro Cable Television. And through that relationship, I met a guy named Charlie Robbins. Mr. Robbins was a mentor of mine, and he had a favorite quote by Winston Churchill. And that quote was, "You make a living by what you get, you make a life by what you give." And he instilled in me to live that quote every day. And one of the ways to live that quote, he suggested, was that I get involved in the community. I joined the Chamber of Commerce, and I get involved with a local civic club. So I walked into this door 40 years ago and joined the local Chamber of Commerce. 5 years later, we launched Statesboro's first local television news station. 8 years later, I joined the Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors and was selected for Leadership Bulloch. That same year, my wife Lori moved her photography business downtown, where there were only 4 operating businesses on East Main Street at the time. Just 10 years later, it was a Chamber of Commerce committee that brought the Averett Center to the Arts to life. In 2010, Lori and I helped lead a community effort to begin the Hearts and Hands Clinic. And in 2016, after Hurricane Matthew, hundreds of community volunteers came to this very parking lot to provide food, supplies, and water to a community in need. This led to the creation of Bulloch County VOA. In 2019, I launched Grice Connect full-time with the goal of sharing the incredibly powerful stories and the secret that makes Statesboro special, and that's its citizens. As we gloss over the highlights of my past 4 decades of civic engagement in our community, the Chamber was there for me and with me every step of the way. The Chamber provided me with tools, resources, and much needed validation in the early stages of my business. Most importantly, it is the network of like-minded business leaders who share a common bond in building a stronger community. Over 40 years later, the Chamber still stands with me and responds to calls for action. During Hurricane Helene, they responded to Bulloch VOAD's call for assistance, and Chamber members went door to door in some of our most vulnerable neighborhoods, providing food, water, and hope. I believe the power of the Chamber really lies in your support of and commitment to the Chamber. Like anything in life, you're going to get out of it what you invest into it. Join me and become a member of the Chamber of Commerce. The more you invest in time, money, and talent, the better the return for your business and our community.